Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
We talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
And this year, we're talking about it from beautiful, sunny, sloppy Michigan.
Our annual trip.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, so we're in Michigan, and it's great. And we're outside, so if you hear cars driving by...
Or bumblebees in the microphone.
Oh, yeah, there was that one year where there was a bee that...
A bee came to say hi.
Nearly ended me.
Yeah. Today there was a turkey. There was just a turkey hanging out.
Yeah, a wild turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got a live audience.
Our friends and family are out here with us.
I hate this.
Me too. We bought a case of water, 35 waters for $3.
Which is...
So we're going to live here now.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough water to last us months.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You want to just do this?
Yes.
Okay. New Jersey, Route 55.
Okay. So maintaining the New York metro area public transportation system, sort of.
Yeah. It's a state highway in the southern part of New Jersey, United States.
Heard of it.
Not Old Jersey. That's built to freeway standards. So that's good to know.
That's good, yeah. No worries of falling into the ocean.
Also known as Veterans Memorial Highway, which...
Isn't that like every highway?
Yeah. Does every state have like...
Also,
every
it's Memorial
city
Day,
have like,
so...
Oh.
Perfect article.
Wait. See, now that's confusing because Veterans Day and Memorial Day are two different days. They're trying to cram it all in one highway.
Oh, Veterans Memorial, yeah. You can't have both.
No. Don't get greedy. Also, it runs 40.54 miles, 65.24 kilometers.
Thank you.
From an intersection with Route 47 in Port Elizabeth north to an interchange with Route 42 in Gloucester County.
That's how I would say it if it was in Old Jersey.
Gloucester. The Route 55 freeway serves as a main road through Cumberland and Gloucester counties, serving Millville, Vineland, and Glassboro. This is definitely New Jersey? Because it sounds like Old Jersey. Well, I think that's the thing, you know?
Yeah. They came over and were like, we just want the same things as before, but with more religion, please. Is that what they tried to do?
Yeah. This is boring. This is boring.
Well, I mean, that's New Jersey. That's what everyone says about New Jersey. It's boring.
I think
stinky, boring.
At best, they say it's boring and stinky.
Oh, good. Here's a little bumblebee friend. Come to
ruin my day.
Truly. Gosh, they're big up here. They grow big bumblebees, and I hate them.
I was just, speaking of things close to New Jersey, I was just in New York a week ago for a wedding.
How was that?
It was fun.
Was it stinky and boring?
No, I was in New York.
Oh, sorry. I misheard.
Yeah, it was great. It was, I gotta say, New York's great. Chicago's better.
Everyone knows that.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is everyone doesn't know that. And it's like, hello, excuse me, have you seen Terminator 2? Or wait, not Terminator 2. Transformers 2? Same movie.
Is Transformers 2 in Chicago?
Yeah.
Is it actually
Transformers 3? Fuck. Is it all of them?
I don't know. Is it actually set in Chicago or is it
I don't know about that.
Have you seen Batman, you know?
I've
or
seen
the Dark Knight?
Takes place in Chicago. Gotham City.
Have you seen the like production images from that where because they were filming in Chicago, so they made Gotham license plates to look like the Illinois license plates?
I saw they changed the CTA like placards or whatever, so instead of saying like Granville, it would say, like Gothamville.
Yeah. That was very cool. I remember riding the train when they had those changed.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too.
This is why. And then they were filming like a flashback for one of the movies off like the Lawrence stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the whole street outside like the Aragon or whatever, the music venue, they
the
had like
old-timey
old-timey cars and shit. That was very cool.
Was that where spoiler alert, was that where his parents get killed?
What? They get killed by bats? Why does he become the Batman?
Because he wanted to be he didn't want to be the bad man. And so the next logical thing was the Batman.
They were not killed by bats.
No, they
killed.
weren't.
They were killed in an Uncle Ben situation, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it was retconned that it actually was like it either was the Joker or the Joker did it.
Ugh. Didn't they do the same thing with Spider-Man at some point? It was like
that the Joker killed Uncle Ben.
Well, it was like, yeah.
Doc Ock did it.
No, it was like James Franco's dad. James Franco did it, but he didn't know that it was Spider-Man's dad, and Spider-Man could have stopped. Something like that.
Sure, I mean, sure, yeah. Well, I think it's tricky because it's like, are we talking movies or comic books or some weird combination of both? Or
is this Earth 1 for Spider-Man or
Right.
Unlimited?
Is this Miles
Unlimited?
Morales? I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that his name was Uncle Ben, and then they made the rice after?
Did they? Which was first?
I don't know.
I feel like the rice was first.
Someone definitely didn't do their research. I don't know which way it went.
So yeah, his name is Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Right.
He's got an Uncle Ben and an Aunt Jemima, and yeah, that's sorry.
What's
what?
that? Oh my God! No, they're already shipped to printer. Oh no. Do all superheroes have moms and dads that show up?
I'm not
What's
familiar
up with
enough.
Peter Parker's? Where's his mom and dad? Is he an orphan?
I don't know.
Wow,
I have no idea.
I've never thought about that. Because then, like, what's his name? Captain Clark, Superman. What's Superman's real name?
Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Well, Kal.
Cal. Yeah.
Kal-El?
Cal
Penn.
Even he's got, some folks.
Well, he's got the real ones and the
The-
biological and the
right.
adopted.
Do we ever meet like Daredevil's mom and dad?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not into that.
Origin stories.
Yeah. It
Well,
was cool when you get to meet Luke Skywalker's dad, though.
That's the one that. Yeah, I mean, some of it was really cool. Should we talk about Solo at all?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You get to meet Han Solo's dad. Hello, I'm Frank Solo. I don't know. Do you have a favorite superhero movie ever?
I really like the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
I just rewatched it and it holds up, but it's also crazy because it came out like 10 years ago, which was a very different world. Like in the one of the most shocking things was in the first like 5 minutes of the movie, he makes a joke about MySpace.
Like, you're not gonna get my top 8.
Someone like takes a picture of him. He's like, post that on your MySpace or something like that. It's like, what the fuck?
Mine's Mystery Men.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm coming for you now.
You think that holds up?
But I know it holds up. I've done seen it
When?
recently.
How recently?
I don't remember. Like since I'm in Chicago, at least. It's fun and it's actually better. There's like a ton of people in the movie that you don't realize.
Right? Yeah. I bet it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to rewatch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans too, because I bet those are awesome.
Yeah, I disliked them as a youth.
We should watch them.
Okay, I will.
Oh,
Do we want to talk about Speed Racer?
I was just gonna say we did watch Speed Racer.
It was fine. I wanted my socks to be blown off.
There are rumors that they're making a Speed Racer 2, and I feel like that could be a perfect movie.
Yeah, that might hit the sweet spot.
Because it was just a little long.
You and I both were saying after the movie that at one point what we thought was the climactic race
Was not.
it was not. It was like the climactic end to Act 2.
Yeah. Yeah. If that had been the end of the movie, it would have been
A
a
perfect
perfect
movie.
movie.
So yeah, they just had like one too many races, and it was like, imagine if Phantom Menace had 3 pod races sequences. It'd be like, well, this is a little much, huh?
I will say, I said this to you when we watched it, but the visuals are skew slightly Lazy Town for me.
Yeah, yes, that's fair. I wanted more like colorful bad guys.
Yeah,
Colorful
all
villains.
you had was the Snake Man, who was very good.
Yeah, his name was like Vic Venom or something.
It was some yes.
Yeah, I wanted more of those. I wanted more like Snotty Whiplashes and Mutleys and
Because it really
Scrooge
was
McDucks.
wacky racers.
Yeah, I mean they had like spike strips and like jumping cars and all kinds of shit.
That was really tight when he
Yeah.
would make the car jump.
It's really cool. So yeah, I just wanted more of that, and I wanted more John Goodman, I guess.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Has he ever made a bad movie?
He's in the Roseanne reboot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not very good.
That counts. That counts.
That counts. Yeah, that counts. That easily counts.
But as far as movies go, I don't think so.
I wonder is there an actor who like definitively has like the best track record? Where like if you see this,
I mean, it's probably someone who like was in one perfect movie and then died.
Oh wow, okay. Sort of like who wrote oh gosh, what's that book everyone loves with a Schiffer robe in it, and Scout and Boo Radley?
I have no idea.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay, sure. She wrote
Harper
two.
Lee.
She wrote a second one.
She wrote a book, and then 50 years later, like her estate like
stole it from her.
Stole
and
her
released it or
manuscript,
something,
and yeah, exactly. So she only ever wrote one book.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So who's the Harper Lee of movies? Like, would it be like River Phoenix?
No, he's done a ton.
No, you're thinking of his brother Joaquin.
Oh, sure. Yep, I was.
River was in
Weezer.
He was in. Well, I mean, I can't name all his movies, but he's only in a handful because
Stand By Me.
He passed away real young, but he was in Stand By Me and then the third Indiana Jones movie. So it's like, well,
what about Oh, I just had one.
Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, you're close though. I was gonna say like Orson Welles, maybe.
No, he had some weird ones.
Did he?
Yeah, he was like the voice of like Optimus Prime in some like weird Transformers movie.
Oh,
he got like weird when he like got older, like
okay,
just like a strange man.
So, I think it depends on how you define bad movie, but Meryl Streep probably.
Yeah,
because she's been in stuff that's like
fine.
This is like enjoyable, but not like a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she's ever been in anything bad.
Has Nicolas Cage ever done a bad movie? Because like bang for your buck, I think you might get the best like return on your investment with Nicolas Cage.
I mean, well, that's the same. That's even far. That's a step farther. It's like
I agree.
I enjoy this movie, but it is very bad.
Right.
You know. But then he's been in like good shit.
He's
too.
been in very good shit.
He's all over the place.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, I mean, like if you're in a certain mood, maybe he's not the right person for you to just be like grabbing a DVD out of the bag and seeing what happens. But cause yeah, he did like, you know, the Weatherman and like Raising Arizona, but then he did like National Enquirer too, or whatever the fuck. Like,
yep. Book of Bigfoots.
We gotta steal the Bat Boy.
I can remember as a kid being very, very afraid of the half human, half alligator from the TWA crash in the Everglades.
I'm not familiar with this.
I'll find it.
Were they the pilot?
No, they just like, it was like that flight like crashed in the Everglades, and then it like spooked the half human, half alligator, and yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I wish I would have known that.
I remember seeing the cover and being like, this is no good.
I would have been a little safer in the Everglades if I had known that. It's the only thing that could bother you.
Which end do you think? Which half do you think was an alligator, and which half do you think was human?
So it's sort of like a mermaid, but with an alligator.
Mm-hmm.
Well, which you'd want? Wow.
Because
what's better for you?
Them's tails is dangerous.
That's true. They'll kill you. They'll kill you quick. I mean, you don't want an alligator mouth biting you.
Mm-mm.
You know.
But
would it just be the head, or would it be the whole?
All you have
torso?
to do is hold the mouth closed with two little fingies.
Mouth.
But whereas if it's a person, they just don't shut up, you know. I'm coming with my gator tail.
You better be running in zigzags.
That's not real, right?
Nah, that's not real. Because alligators expend like all their energy like immediately.
Yes, you just sprint.
Either you got or you didn't get got.
Yeah. That's so weird.
It's really Well, I mean, they're like amphibians or reptiles or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they're cold blooded.
They're certainly one of those two.
What I mean is they're cold blooded.
What's the difference? Because I could look at an animal and say that's a reptile or that's an amphibian, but I don't know if I could explain to you the difference.
What?
Name an animal.
Rabbit.
Reptile.
I mean,
do you think you could classify
no
other animals
no
as reptiles or amphibians based on like your gut?
Based on your gut.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see where you're coming from. Try me.
Rabbit.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a reptile.
Yeah, agreed. What about like?
Well, I can tell you what the difference between the two is.
A cat.
It's a reptile.
I think it's an amphibian.
Because cats love water.
Must love water, and they're more sort of live, like a frog, like a tree frog.
This is bad science. I don't.
But it's good radio.
Yeah, I don't endorse this.
What's the difference?
Something to the effect of like
amphibians are certainly wetter.
Amphibians got the wet quotient. They, to my knowledge, they like lay they go back to the water to lay eggs, and the baby of the species will be in the water, and then when they grow up, go onto land.
Okay.
Whereas reptiles spend their whole life on land, I believe, is the difference.
So that's why they're called amphibious vehicles and reptilian vehicles.
Exactly, right. If you're driving
like an SUV is
like
a reptilian vehicle.
A Toyota Tacoma is a reptile. Yeah. But then you get things like Komodo dragons, and I don't know what those are.
Reptile.
Yeah, but then they or what are those like diving lizards in like the Galapagos or whatever? I don't know.
Reptile.
Right, fair enough. I should have asked you the whole time.
Birds are reptiles for sure.
All birds are reptiles because they lay their eggs on the land.
Well, they lay them in the sky.
That's true, right? They fly very, very high up, and then
birds are just birds, right?
Yeah, birds are birds. No matter what anyone else says.
There's no sort of.
Yeah, I mean, avian.
Sure, that means
the
birds.
Avian Awards. They. Yeah, I don't believe there's any. Well, I mean, there might be something like like ostriches maybe or something like that.
They're still birds.
They're still birds. I mean, even with mammals, mammals are just mammals.
Yeah, but it just
every
seems
mammal
like
is the same.
It seems weird that it's like birds, but it's not like dogs. Like dogs are a mammal. There's like a higher thing than dogs, but with birds, it's just like birds, right? That's weird because all birds seem about as much the same as all dogs.
Well, that's okay. What if you just said like whales?
That's different.
But you can't just cherry pick a thing.
But whales, the variation among whales is so
There's
much.
There's like 1 billion snakes, and they're still all just reptiles.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we saying the same thing?
I think so.
Am I agreeing with you?
It just feels like dogs should be the highest classification for dogs,
above humans.
Yeah. Like we're all dogs,
right?
Then these are doggus, and we're.
Dogus sapiens.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Homo dogus. Homo canis. This has gone off the rails.
I just think it's wild.
We should have a special place for dogs.
I think that there should be something above birds.
And what would that entail?
Reptiles.
Smell you later.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
No. Let's just grip it and rip it and get done in 40.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be because we got
memes
to attend to.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.